Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. In this session, we are going to be taking a deep dive into TikTok's skincare community, which is otherwise known as SkinTok, and exploring some of the strategies that the buzziest brands on SkinTok are using in order to win over creators. Just a quick note, if you do have any questions during today's presentation, and of course, questions are always welcome, but please just type them into the Q&A box in Zoom, and I'll leave some time to answer them at the end of our session. So with that, let's get started. Now, for anyone who is not familiar yet with CreatorIQ, we are the single source of truth for brands to manage, measure, and maximize their impact in the creator economy. So CreatorIQ offers an end-to-end platform that helps users gain global visibility, intelligence, and scale. And we consider these the pillars of influencer marketing success for our customers. For a little bit more background, last year, CreatorIQ was very excited to announce the acquisition of influencer marketing analytics company Tribe Dynamics. And so together, these combined platforms offer a suite of the most comprehensive tools and services for customers. Now, a little bit about me. My name is Kat Kolka, and I am a senior content marketing manager here at CreatorIQ. That means I spend most of my time educating our audience about the various trends that are shaping the creator economy, as well as the influencer marketing strategies that brands are using to really set themselves apart from their competitors. I am based in Oakland, California. When I'm not working, I do try to get outside as much as possible. I like to hike, I like to ride bikes, but I do sometimes also just end up going down a TikTok rabbit hole. And maybe you can relate to that. So I think that's enough background. Now let's talk about SkinTok. So we are going to cover a lot of ground today, and I just want to provide a quick overview of some of the topics that we're going to be exploring. We will start pretty high level, just sort of unpack the definition of SkinTok and discuss some of the unique dynamics of the SkinTok community. Then we are going to meet some of the most notable SkinTalk creators, as well as their favorite brands. And next, we will walk through 3 key strategies that your team can actually use to win over the SkinTalk community. And we'll also look at examples of how some brands have successfully put these principles into action. And then finally, we will recap some key takeaways from this session, and I'll answer your questions. So let's kick things off by exploring what exactly SkinTalk is, and more importantly, why it should matter to marketers like us. So what is SkinTalk? Well, following 2020's widespread self-care movement, consumers have really continued to prioritize skin health as a key component of overall wellness. And creators are really rising to this demand by offering their audiences accessible advice and product recommendations that are suited to their followers' unique skin types, skin concerns, and lifestyles. So as enthusiasm grows, not only for TikTok, but also for skincare more broadly, TikTok's community of skincare-focused creators, which is better known as SkinTalk, is also growing rapidly. So just a few data points here. From May of 2021 to April of 2022, the number of beauty posts that were tagged SkinTalk increased by 205% relative to the previous 12 months. And the number of creators who used this hashtag actually surged 265% year over year. So from an influencer marketing perspective, this obviously represents a massive, massive opportunity. SkinTalk's stars tend to have extremely loyal followings. And so brands that proactively build relationships with these creators can similarly inspire deeply devoted fan bases. So, right, what can brands do? Well, the first important thing is to really understand the dynamics of this niche community. So we're going to take a look at the general rules that differentiate SkinTalk from other creator communities on social media. Overall, I think it's fair to say that 3 key principles guide conversation on SkinTalk. First, products are creators' ultimate priority. So SkinTalk creators really gain the trust of their followers by providing valuable and, most importantly, effective product recommendations. And this means that high quality products are really the heart of SkinTalk. Second, creators and not marketers guide the conversation surrounding brands, products, and trends. Now, this dynamic operates really across all of TikTok, but it is especially pronounced on SkinTalk. And that's because SkinTalk creators have built their own audiences based on a deep knowledge of skin health and science. And then finally, education and entertainment are not mutually exclusive. Yes, SkinTalk creators are educators and experts above all else. That said, we are still talking about TikTok, and so many top performing videos marry in-depth health advice with humor. Now, SkinTalk's unique dynamics, as well as its truly immense influence, ultimately come from the creators who make up this community. So let's take a look at 3 of the most prominent voices that are on SkinTalk today. So possibly the single most established skincare creator on TikTok is a dermatologist named Dr. Munib Shah. If that name sounds familiar, it's probably because Shah has over 15 million followers. He is best known for creating these straightforward educational videos on topics that range from everyday concerns like sun care and acne treatment to rare skin conditions. Another very well-known skincare expert you might recognize is Hiram Yarbrough. He actually got his start on YouTube, but he has since built a following of 6 million fans on TikTok, thanks largely to his high energy skincare routines and brutally honest product reviews. And in 2021, Hiram actually launched his own skincare brand, Selfless by Hiram. Then the third creator that I want to spotlight has taken a slightly different approach to skincare content. So Diana, or Unoya Glow, which is her handle, has carved out an interesting niche for herself at the intersection of skincare and ASMR content. And the success that she's had underscores a really interesting overlap between these 2 communities. So her content is generally highly aesthetic, it's very sensory, and her posts range from shower routines, which is sort of an interesting corner of SkinTalk that we'll dive into a little deeper later in the session. They range from that to color-coordinated product organization videos And generally, there's a very strong emphasis on self-care and on relaxation. So now that we've covered the basics of SkinTalk and taken a look at some of its leading voices, it's time to answer the question I think we all came here for today, which is, what can brands do in order to harness the power of SkinTalk's community? So we're going to walk through the top 3 strategies that brands can use in order to win over SkinTalk creators and ultimately their audiences. These are: number 1, prioritizing product quality; number 2, building community through challenges; and number 3, piggybacking on organic trends. So number 1, right, is prioritize product quality. We have already mentioned that products come first on SkinTalk, and it's really essential that brands design products creators are genuinely excited to share with their followers. So TikTok's short form video format gives creators a really unique opportunity to show off the real impact that products have on their complexions. And their followers also want to see for themselves that products really work. So for that reason, clear, visible results mean absolutely everything. And then on the flip side, even the most creative campaign could potentially fall flat if a product doesn't deliver on its promise. One brand that consistently excels in this regard is Bubble, which is an affordable Gen Z-oriented skincare brand. So Bubble doesn't exactly shy away from splashy promotion. So for example, Bubble actually tapped TikTok star Mackenzie Ziegler to live stream its launch at Walmart in 2021. But it is laser focused on developing products that meet the needs of its target audience. So prior to launching, Bubble actually conducted extensive focus group research with teenagers, and Bubble continues to work with a minimum of 1,500 Gen Zers every few months in order to ensure that its products, its messaging, and its overall strategy align with its target consumers' priorities. And as you might expect, this consumer-first approach has really paid off. So Bubble closed 2021, which was its first full year on the market, with 13.4 million EMV from over 800 creators, and saw pretty sizable half-over-half growths in both of those metrics. Now, the second best practice we will explore should not come as a surprise to anyone following TikTok marketing trends. We all know creators love a competition, and so challenges are a tried and true method for any brand looking to energize its TikTok fan base. However, because products do come first on SkinTalk specifically, skincare brands tend to see the most success with challenges that are structured around specific offerings and that encourage participants to show off clear product results on camera. And then, of course, as with any TikTok campaign, brands also really need to keep challenges open-ended and adaptable enough so that participants can put their own sort of unique creative spin on the concept. One really great example of an impactful skincare-focused TikTok challenge comes from Eucerin. So in January of this year, 2022, the century-old brand invited TikTokers to participate in its 28 Days of Eucerin Wellness Challenge by using its products for 28 days and chronicling their results. So to kick off this campaign, which was sort of themed around the new year, New Year's resolutions, the brand partnered with a diverse group of beauty and lifestyle creators who ranged from dermatologists all the way to dancers. And each of these participants added their own individual personal flair to the content that they created for this initiative. And thanks both, I think, to the product-centric campaign concept, as well as the open-ended way in which Eucerin executed the campaign, the challenge generated an impressive 20 million EMV for Eucerin and contributed to the brand's truly astronomical 1,200% surge in the metric. And then finally, brands really should take every opportunity to piggyback on organic content trends. We mentioned that creators, not brands, control the conversation on SkinTalk. And so the space's biggest trends tend to emerge organically from those conversations among creators. But although marketers unfortunately won't initiate TikTok's next viral skincare trend, brands can benefit from aligning themselves with the buzzy topics that creators are already interested in. So what you can do is keep an ear to the ground for the conversations that are already organically captivating creators on TikTok, and look for opportunities to bring your products into those existing discussions. It's fair to say that you're going to probably see more success from following creators' leads than from trying to steer them in a new direction that might not actually align with their interests. One example of this comes from Tree Hut, which is an indie body care brand that's best known for its colorful fruit-scented sugar scrubs. And Tree Hut has essentially achieved cult status on TikTok, thanks largely to its popularity in a content genre we mentioned earlier, shower routines. So for those who are not familiar with shower routine content, these posts typically feature creators showing off various bath products alongside soothing music and sometimes incorporate ASMR elements. So interest in these videos has actually exploded over the past year. From May of 2021 to April of 2022, the hashtag shower routine was used in 2,000 posts from 655 creators. And these figures represented 309% and 162% year-over-year growths. Now, Tree Hut managed to capitalize on this trend by identifying some of the most prominent shower routine creators and ensuring that their bathrooms were always stocked with its offerings. And as a result of this pretty strategic positioning, Tree Hut has actually achieved a growth trajectory that pretty much mirrors that of the shower routine genre overall. So from May of 2021 to April of 2022, the brand actually powered 18 million EMV, which represented a 270% year-over-year growth. All right, so now we have covered quite a bit of ground this afternoon. I do just want to retrace our steps a little bit and highlight some of the key takeaways from this session. So first, there is absolutely no denying that SkinTalk's creator community is a powerful growth engine for skincare brands today. Second, products come first on SkinTalk. And so the brands that end up winning develop and position products with creators' preferences in mind. Third, when it comes to campaigns, results-driven and product-centric challenges are one of the most effective ways for brands to unite their fan bases. And then fourth, the most successful campaigns on SkinTalk are those that capitalize on organic trends. So that is it for the presentation. We do have a little bit of time left, so I would love to take some time to answer your questions. Are there any types of campaigns other than challenges that tend to do well on SkinTalk? So challenges do account for a lot of the top performing campaigns, not only on SkinTalk, but also on TikTok more broadly. That said, that does not mean that other kinds of campaigns can't be effective. Overall, I think the most important thing for brands to keep in mind when launching skincare campaigns on TikTok is to really double down on inspiring creators to share clear and visible product results. So outside of challenges, one campaign that comes to mind is Caudaly's After One Bottle promotion in 2021, which saw a number of partnered influencers share the results that they achieved from using the brand's Vino Perfect Radiant Serum in content on camera, along with the hashtag. I saw that CreatorIQ is a TikTok marketing partner. Does that mean anything for the platform itself? Yes, I love this question. So we are an official SaaS partner of TikTok, and we are working on building an integration into our software. Specifically, this integration will give CreatorIQ customers access to exclusive first-party data and insights on TikTok creators and their content. And this will include things like audience demographic data, follower count growth trends, and top performing videos. In terms of like status and timeline, the integration is currently in beta, but it will be available to all of our customers by early Q4. All right. And that is unfortunately all the time we have for questions. But I just want to thank everyone again for taking the time to join today's session. I really hope you walk away feeling a little bit more informed about SkinTalk as a space, how it operates, and what brands can do in order to succeed. And if you do have any further questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me at the address here. And I look forward to seeing you at our next webinar.